Okay, guys, this is KC. This is the binary option I talked about. The duration time. You can see all the pairs. Um, Remember, this it here. Volatilities. Why this one is for forest. This one is for gold. So let's just click them and see what I'm talking about. So you can see this one for currencies. While the second one is for stock index. While the third one is for gold. While these volatilities. So let me just focus on the volatilities. But you can trade them both on currencies, whichever way. Okay. Let's start now. Okay, let me just choose a PS from here. Let me go to volatilities. Let me choose a PS. Okay, let me just choose 25 because it has trend. And don't forget this is 25. Remember, so once you open your own chart too, see this is start time. Start now. Just like more or less like when you say pending order, executes immediately. So this one, if this one just like a start time now, immediately you start. This is stick. This is duration. So it's the hours. So I'm going to remove this stake that the amount you are willing to invest. You can see $10. So let me just take away this stake and put hours there. So what you do, you click on that tick. You can see that it will show you seconds, minutes, hours, days. So if you want like if you're trading and if you want to trade hours, just click on these hours. You see it has show. So now this five you are seeing there, this five that you are seeing right now, is an indication that you are agreeing that the market, if you should decide to sell or buy now, that the market at the next 5 hours is going to close. That's what it meant. So I said if you put what's it called, let's go back there again, you put 5 minutes, it shows that you are saying the market is going to end. The duration time for this is going to be um 5 minutes, because this is minutes under it. Why this is just the time, 5 minutes. Are you getting me? And if you the same thing, you decide to take a fine, let's just go to let's click daily. Okay, yeah, the same thing appear that are going to after 5 days it's going to expire. Are you getting me? Now this one that has to do with the executing time, they say start now. This is how they do it. You click on it. You can see that today's day is 8. Remember, I'm CKC. Today is 8 8. What? Today is 8. If you can see, you can see that today is 8. Then you now click on that button. You see, you click on that 8, so you can see it as today's date as appear there. The reason why I'm showing this, that if you want to enter in advance, like using pending order, that you don't want to enter immediately with the market, that you want to enter it with pending order. So this is how you do it. You just click that side and you come down here. You just click this side here, start time here. You click it. You work with the same particular day or any time, whatever you want to put there. Once you know what we are trading, since I'm focusing on 1 hour chart, so I will say, okay, today, for example, remember this time, the time too will appear because we are working with duration. This is the time. I get my point. So what you will now do, assuming for example you are taking a trade now, you don't want to you want to use something like pending order. In MT5 is pending order, but here is start time now, like in advance. So what you do, you just change the time. See, this is 6:25 a.m. In other words, although in Nigeria time now should be what's it called? Nigeria time now should be and 7:20 right now, because 7:25, because we are 1 hour ahead of them. Are you getting me? So be careful once you are placing your time, Because if you use Nigeria time with their own time, the trade you enter that is going to start in the next 1 hour might end up starting in the next 2 hours if you use your own time. So you have to use their own time to work. Over this their own time here rigging. And if you can see their own time here, you can see their own time here. That's 6:20. Why presently our own time is you can see our own time up here on my left hand side up here. You can see our own time up there. That's 7:20. So we are 1 hour ahead of them. So let's go back to where I said look at pending order. This pending order means that yeah, that we selected head that we just selected. So what you do, like zooming out, see, I want to enter in what's we call a market. I've told myself probably by 7 o'clock. Since I was okay, let's go to the market first. I want to show you something there. This is the chart. So I'm just trying to show you this chart. Let's go to 1 hour because that's what I want to use 1 hour there. Let's go to 1 hour. So let's say for example, I'm just trying to review to you or tell you how to use that pending order, how to enter in advance if you don't want to enter immediately based on what that was written. They said no. What was written there were like enter start now, and the moment we click that start now, it shows date. That it means like a pending order. So I'm trying to use example now. Like, let's say for example now this candle presently now, this one here. Remember this 1 hour this 1 hour chart. This product currently now is one selling right now. And like I said trading this kind of stuff, you need to enter at the close of the candle. Once the candle close and the next one open, that's when you enter. Now, in case let's assume we are not enter immediately. We want to use pending order since we realize that this candle is going to close by 8 o'clock, which is Nigeria time, and their own time is going to close by 7 o'clock. Are you getting me? So this is the candle. So since you know this candle has gone and you don't want to waste your time, so what you now do after knowing that okay, the major trend is once you recognize where the trend is going, don't forget trading this kind of stuff, trading this binary option. You must identify the direction of the trend. I get me. You must look at where the trend is going. But I'll get back to that later. What I'm trying to explain to you is about the pending order and executive order. So like this one, this is a 1 hour candle. Now, after 1 hour, this candle will close, another one will open again, another 1 hour can open. Now, since you missed this one, for example, because you associate it's a sell, assume if you enter this one, the moment this up one close, the moment this one close, the moment this one close, this one here close, and you enter this one ahead, it will favor you. But since it has opened and probably you missed it, you missed the entry point, what you do, you allow this candle to close. And because probably maybe you are doing one or two things and you might not have time to check. I know that once this candle close, the next candle that is going to close, that's going to open, still going to end up in bearish. Are you getting me? So what you will now do, since you missed this one and you want to enter a candle that will start by 8 o'clock, which on their own time is 7 o'clock, because this one now is just 6 o'clock candle. Now what you now do, you now go to that pending order, what I told you, now come down to this place. You now come back to this place. Are you getting me? Remember I say start now. That start now means, let me do something again. Remember this is where I click. You can see I want to click back this start start now again. Okay, start now. That start now means that you want to enter the market immediately. Are you getting me? Okay, let me just do example. Now this start now. I've entered the market immediately like that. That starts now. You can see that it's reading already. You can see that is reading already. You can see it's counting already. So in other words, after 5 minutes, the market will expire. So you can see it yourself. So you can see the profit already going on. But I want to tell you one thing again. In case if you enter and you find out that probably it's giving you profits and you don't want to wait for the time to expire, you can really sell it off. Are you getting me? You can just sell it off like this. Are you getting me? You can sell it off. Let me press sell. So you can see now I've sold it off. So you can see what I have, 52 cents. Are you getting me? You can easily sell it off. But don't forget again, the lower loss size we can use is 35 cents. But I'm still coming there. Let's still work on this pending order. This is starts now. Are you getting me? This is starts now. Now because like what and I was saying something earlier this on this one because you miss the first hour candle because you are sure of the way the trend is going and you miss the candle you miss the candle and you tend to like you miss. Remember when this one close, that's when this one open. Like I said, don't forget, always enter at the opening of the candle. Like when I say start now, if assume if it's 2 minutes late and you enter now, no problem. Or 3 minutes late, if you enter now, no problem. As long as the direction of the candle is going to be what's it called, sell. But it's better for you to enter immediately when the candle opens. Are you getting me? So if the candle end up closing like bearish, it will favor you. But if the candle will end up closing like this, maybe because of that 2 minutes or 3 minutes late that you enter, it might kick against you. But when you enter at the close and the opening of the candle, I get to my point. At the opening of the candle, it favor you very well. So now, remember, like I said, the moment this one closes, this one open, and now it's going to open again because I'm sure it's going to sell. So I know that the next candle is going to open again. It's going to end up closing as bearish. So that's the candle we are targeting now. So what we do, and since probably you might be busy, but not have time to just watch it. So you now go to that where the road starts now. You can see you click on it, then you see that day, you click on that date, then you now come down to this place to that time here. You can see you now adjust the time. You can see it's telling us 6:32, but we know that the next count that's going to open is going to be 7 o'clock, but in Nigeria's time it's going to be 8 o'clock. Don't forget, we are 1 hour ahead of them, so you work their own time. So you now click 7 you can see 7 o'clock. You can see you now press set, so you can see that it shows 7 a.m. Now you now enter. Okay, since 1 hour we are using 60 minutes is 1 hour, or you go to 1 hour, you just press hour. Are you getting me? It's the 60 minutes make 1 hour. So anyone you want, you can see now. We now click sell. You can see it. So when you click your sell, you view it. So you can see that the market is stagnant. It's not moving. So immediately it clocks 7. So you can see the time here up here. You see the time up here. And this is the date. This is the date 8. So this is time. In other words, because it's today's date. Or don't forget, don't go if you go and choose another date, maybe as today is 8 now, you went to go and choose 9 and you now click it. Then they show that it's tomorrow it will be active. Are you getting me? So don't forget. So like I'm saying now, you can see now, this like more like a pending order. It does not start on once it's 7 o'clock. That's Nigeria time is 8 o'clock. Then once that time clock, it will start, what's it called, rigging. So I see now the rule sell, yeah. And it is like this. If you feel like cancel it, you just you just press the sell. If I cancel it, okay, I don't want to trade that time again. Just let me wait again. You can just sell it off. Are you getting me? And once you sell it off, they will minus some money from it. Are you getting me? So that's how it is. Very easy to operate and trade. So now let's go to let me now show you on I want to show you now how to go about it. So that's what I want to show you. I want to show you now how to go about it now. So don't forget, so you can go profile to check. This is it. This is it. Pen view 25. You can see it has not started. So if you can, let's go to MT5. I mean the chart. So you have to use your MT5 chart to do your analysis. So you can see now it's still this one is still going. Let's assume we place money on this one now, and it closes on that bearish. you've made your money. Assuming you put $10, you invested then maybe $20, for example. Say okay, after 1 hour it's going to close on sell. And once this candle end up closing on sell, or closing on sell as what's it called, as bearish on 1 hour, you've made your $20. You made your profit. So you should just imagine, for example, let me just show you something. For example, you spot the trend of the market like this. Hmm? Let me just do an horizontal. So I want to show you guys something. You spot the market of the trend. Let me just go where there is. Don't forget, look for where there is trend. Eh? Okay, let's assume now this is the trend of this is trend of the market, for example. Now look at trend. You can see trend. Just imagine yourself. Let me say from here, for example. Let's just stay from here. From here, just imagine yourself now. Just count the white candle, which is bearish. Just come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me just say about 10 candle. In other words, the subscription is going to sell for 10 hours for every hour, because you say buy from every hour from here. Just imagine from every hour, from every 1 hour, you are making $5 or $10, or if it's $1 from every 1 hour, because you are sure of the trend that is going. Remember, and once with this that eh, let it pull back. If assuming you say it's going to sell for 1 hour, this is a candle, for example, and you say it's going to sell for 1 hour, let that candle pull back. Let the magma pull back, see if it's going against you. You don't need to bother yourself until the time you choose that is going to expire. That's when the candle is going to, like, that's when it will kick against you. During that time, the candle can pull back, be giving you negative. But at the end of the day, we now end the same candle can now end up close, end up closing as end up closing as bullish in your own favor. They've made your money, but it's not like MT5. Once the candle is going against you, it might even go there and hit your stop loss. That time you see a long candle just come hit your stop loss, then end up closing as bearish. But this one, let's not even come down. It will not let, because there's no stop loss. If that one candle, the destination for the candle is to close on bullish, based on your prediction that say it's going to buy, and it's going to close on that candle was meant to close on buy. It will definitely close on that buy. Let it come down. Let it come down in long weeks. Let it come down. It's not your business. Don't let that one scare you. What's going to close on that buy? It will then go up back again and close on buy, and you've made your money. That's the difference between these ones and the MT5. Are you getting me? And the difference between this one is that um it helps you again to grow your account. Are you getting me? But it's just that it doesn't give you money very fast. No, like MT5, any small peep, any small move on MT5, it gives you money. Now let me just go to another place again. Let me go to another, and I'm looking for where they are strength. Don't forget, once you are trading this binary option, what you look for is trend. A market that has trend, you can trade any time frame you like, anytime, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But why I'm using 1 hour and 4 hour, because the market, because it will show you a clear vision. Okay, now see this one, for example. Now, so yeah, I made money badly from here. Let me just show you that way. You can see from here, for example. hmm, Just count this candle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 5. Let me see, this is almost 5 candle. Just imagine you place 20 and maybe $50 or $10 or $1, $50 on each candle. I get me. The candle closed by 1 hour, you've made your $40. Another 1 hour too, it closed again, you made another $40. This one too close again, you made another 40 for the next five hours. And 40 times 5 is going to give you close to about $200. In other words, within 5 hours, you made your $200. If you use $50, as me use $10, for example, for per one candle after 1 hour, you've made your money. I get me. In other way, in less than 5 hours, you've made close to $40. Don't forget. Are you getting me? So what you look for is trend. Once there's no trend, you are not sure of the trend of the market. You can do analysis. You know that okay, this market is going to sell for the next 3 or 4 hours. You will know. Are you getting me? Because why I love this is not okay. See, for example, I want to show you something. Now, assuming I took a buy for a year, I said it's going to, yeah, it's going this candle now. I said it's going to, like, buy for 1 hour, because this is a 1 hour candle. because I assume I enter at the opening of the candle. I think it's going to buy. Okay, now look at the wicks now. These wicks now that came down. Remember that this week shows that it was more like it came to sell. But because the candle you said is going to close by 1 hour, let it come to sell. It's not your business. But assuming you place your stop loss somewhere here now, eh? It will have hit your stop loss. You've lose your money. But this one now, let it come down. As long as the purpose that candle, the mission is to close on bearish, sorry, on bullish. Along as that one until that 1 hour expire, that's when it will be against you. But once the 1 hour did not expire, let it be selling. It's not your business. Until that 1 hour expire, you know, see, you can see now because the candle knew, because the purpose of the candle is to expire at 1 hour. That's why the candle, after coming down, you can see it went up going back again to close. You can see it closed as bullish. Now that we've made your money, so you don't need to be scared. Okay, see this one too. See this one too. See this one too. Let me show you another one again. I'm just making an example in case once you are trading, so you don't need to be scared or afraid that this candle this thing is giving minus until the candle closes. I get my point. That's when you have to accept the defeat. So don't forget, you look for a market that has strength. You can trade both volatility or forex. Okay, let's go. Let's just go to forex. My forex is not here. Okay, let me just go to forex. Let me just go to forest too. I'm coming. Let me just go to forest. What I'm just trying to show you. So you want. Okay, now this forest, this Europe USD. Now you can see. As me, you want to trade forest to just duration. What you just do, you look for a market that has trend. I get me. Look for market that has trend. Okay, now see this forest now. This 1 hour candle. Let's say you okay after drawing your trend line, you know where the direction of the market is going. Okay, like okay, see for example, see something here for example. This is something here. Okay, see now for example now. See, you are sure that this candle is going to sell for the next 4 hours. This 1 hour candle. See, it's better for you to trade higher time frame, eh? Because they will show you a clear trend. So you just patient. Now you are so sure that this candle is going to close, sell for the next 4 hours. Are you getting me? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you getting me? Assuming since you are so sure, then you just enter. You can even enter in, like I said, you enter in advance too. So you just enter immediately the candle open, or you enter in advance, like I told you. You go back to your platform. You put a particular date. You put the date there, that same date. Then you put the time that the next candle is going to open. You put the time there. Then you put the hours there, which is 1 hour, and you put it there. So once that one happens like that, so like as it is like this now, if you can see, okay, see now, like I was saying now, assuming you since you are so sure that this candle is going to like close in the next I'll be selling the next 4 hours. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Then that's okay. If I'm investing maybe $5 on this one, so the moment the candle close, you made your money on sell. You made your money already. That's after 1 hour. Let the candle be selling at that moment. Since you know that since it's a sell market, that candle must close on that sell. But don't get it wrong. If you don't follow the trend, you're just trading anyhow, or you're just being greedy, and you start trading small time frame, you might end up losing a lot of money. So that's why I say that's why I'm using higher time frame. Are you getting me? I'm using higher time frame. That's what I want you guys to look at, huh? Because it's going to uh, help you. So like I was saying now, if you check it very well again, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you are so sure that this thing is going to um close. So once this candle is this is going to sell after the analysis. So this one now, you invested $5, for example. It closed after 1 hour. You've made your $5. You invested on this one too. It closed after 1 hour. You made your $5. You invested on this one too. It closed after 1 hour. You invested on this. You invested on this one. You closed after 1 hour. I know that one, two, almost five candle that is here, almost 5 hours. You've made close to $25. You can see for that 5 hours, or it can be other $23 because the percentage is going to be 80. It's not 100% profit. It's going to be 80. So you can see, so that's how to trade. You enter at the closing, at the closing, you enter at the closing. So like I was saying, so don't don't forget, it's very easy to trade. See, you enter at the close and open of the candle. I'm telling the truth. Don't go and use 1 minute or 5 minutes because you want to make money very fast. You might end up getting confused. Use higher time frame. 30 minutes, 1 hour. Okay, let's go to time. Okay, let me just go to 30 minutes. Oh, why this is showing on my this thing now? Okay, now let's go to 30 minutes. This 30 minutes charts. So now, okay, now you can see now this start the same thing to apply to 30 minutes. Because that I say use higher time frame. Okay, like look at 30 minutes for example. Look at 30 minutes for example. You can see this 30 minutes. So, because once you see, you must understand, you must know where the trend of the market is going before you start placing your trade. Okay, look at 30 minutes now. Okay, assuming you enter at the opening of this candle now, you place $5, you made $5. You put $5 here too. At the close of this candle, you and this one open again, you enter again. You enter after 30 minutes, you make your $5. You invested $5 again. After 30 minutes, you make your $5. The same thing here too. You make your $5, which is almost about in the next 2 hours you make 24 $25 or $24 because remember it's not 100% profit. It should be 80%. Let me see. Let me just assume $24 after that. If you risk $5 to make $4, are you getting me? So if after 2 hours, after four candle, you've made what you call 24 24 $24. So what I'm just trying to let you know is that these things are very what's it called easy to trade. Just up to you. Please, like I said again, focus on higher time frame. So what I'm showing that you can trade them, we can use um currency, and in case if you go to volatilities, you didn't see any trend there, go to currency. They're all the same. But remember on currency, the minimum is 50 cents. But on volatile, the minimum is 35 cents. So you can see now, okay, now like this market that is going now, like this market now, let me see, like this market, for example, if you check this market very well, like this market now, like this market that's here now, you can see this one is selling now. Hmm? But remember, you must be sure of your trend. You must know where there is support resistance. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know why it's buying because I'm not doing. I didn't do the analysis, so I don't know why it's selling right now. But it's supposed to be a buy market. So you must do your what's you call your analysis and be sure where the trend is going. So once you know where the trend is going, that's when you'll be able to place your trade. You can see it's going to expand in the next 30. You can see that it's pushing it up. Mm. Like I said, if the major is what's it called um sell major is buy, for example, and it's selling like this, you don't need to scare until this candle close, because as it is like this candle can end up closing in bearish, because as you say it's going to buy. Okay, look at, for example, look at this one now. You can see the wicks. Now that it showed that it was selling, but assuming you enter this candle at the 30 minutes at the opening of the candle, so once say it's selling like this and you know that there's still time and it has not expired, you don't need to be scared until it expired. Until that time expire, that's when you know that you've made your profit or not. But don't forget again, and I keep saying it, look for a trendy market. Don't go to 5 minute chart because you want to make money very fast. This 5 minute chart. Don't go to 5 minute chart because you want to make money very fast. Make sure you've understood how to trade how to trade this 30 minutes and 1 hour. So at times I use 4 hours because 4 hours can give a very clear trend. You can see too, this 4 hours, you can say okay, 4 hours, this can do, you can say this 4 hours. Let me see. So it depends on you. You can see this 4 hours. So you can say, okay, this 4 hours. These are okay. See, these are 4 hours. Assuming you enter immediately, as the candle closes and the new one open, you can say the next 4 hours is going to. Are you getting me? But oftentimes, I keep telling people the best thing once you are trading higher time frame, 30 minutes, you can trade 15 minutes too. Yeah, you can go to 15 minutes once you understand where the candle is going. Are you getting my point? You can see. But the best thing, always enter in advance. If that will be even more preferable. Let's just go there. So because once you enter in advance, once the candle open, it will just activate immediately. So it will just be perfect with the opening of the candle. So let me go back to this place, for example, to the platform. That's because that's where you place your trade. You just use the MT5 to do your analysis. Are you getting my point? To do your analysis. So like I see, you can see this one now is still on pending, like we did until once it's the reason I don't want to like off it. Once it's 7 o'clock, it's going to be activated. um so let's go back to the trading platform again. You can trade at many assets as you want. This, you like I said, this you can see forest, this forest, you can see the forest, you can see the volatilities. So what we do trade, then you can see. So you can, that I say, you can, in case if you didn't see any trending markets on forex, go to volatilities, or you go to good, or probably you go to Australia index. It depends on the one you want to trade. So you can even this one, you can trade all the assets that is there. What you're just looking for is trend markets, because you make money on trade. Don't try to force the trend. Okay, let me just go back to that 25. I just use 25. Okay, let me just, okay, let me say 50. Now remember, once you go back, it's showing tick. You don't need this tick that is showing you. This tick, always click that place, click it. You don't need it. Don't trade it, because now once you trade it, 1 minute your money, your 5 tick. Okay, let me show you this kind of tick now. See, this tick means that, look at it. Yeah, this is how it goes, tick. You can see, because I chose what we call um um I. So once this thing, after 5 tick, if you go below that blue line, it has go against me. You can see now it has it went against me, because it went below um that blue that blue line. So this one, just like, don't trade them. Although those days I do trade them, but it's very um risky if you don't know how to do it. So like I said, you move this stick. Don't forget, you press either minutes, or you put hours, or days. I get my point. So this year now, let me just put the hours that we are using here now. You can change this place now, is you change it to 1 hour. Are you getting me? Because you are going on 1 hour candle. At times you can put 3 hours. Say, okay, you are going to sell for 3 hours. Leave the market to sell for 3 hours. You can put the 3 hours there. It depends on you. But why I'm saying that, if you want to trade, you want to follow 1 hour candle, just place only 1 hour. Then you'll be monitoring the 1 hour candle. Once 1 hour candle close, are you getting me? And the one that's about to open, you enter immediately. And if you know that you don't want to enter immediately, maybe before 10 minutes, 50, don't forget, 10 minutes to the close of the present candle, eh, you can you can easily enter. Um, don't forget, 10 minutes, 50, so no, 15 minutes to the close of the present candle. You can enter the future candle like this. Like I said again, you click on this start now. It show you the date. You can see today is 8. You click on that particular date. Then you can see the time that is showing you under that date 8, which is Friday. Then you click on that one. Then you set your time again. You set it 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. You can see set. You can see. Let's assume it is buy. You just press your buy. Then you have done your analysis. Don't forget. You can see the same thing. So you can see now it's going to start by 7 o'clock. You can see the time factor there. That's going to start by 7 o'clock. This 8 you are seeing is the date. So today it's going to start by 7 o'clock, which is in Nigeria time 8 o'clock. It's just pending. Are you getting me? So once the 1 hour candle that you chose closes, the new one open immediately. This one will activate. Are you getting my point? It's going to close exactly once that candle to close on that same 1 hour. So let me go back to the chart and to the chart again. Are you getting my point? Let me go back. Okay, let's go to that 50. 50. I'll show you. This is 50. Okay. No, I know. Then I just choose any. I could, it was not buy. See now, for example, now you can see this one now that is showing a clear trend at this market. So you must understand the direction of the market. Don't forget. Don't just say you just run and start selling or buying. You must understand the direction of the market. Okay, see this one now. After let me show you something here. You can see um you can see the moment you touch this place, it started buying again. You can see the moment you touch it, it started buying again. So now let me just assume you started your buy from this bullish. I claim see this three candle. Now you followed it by one. You end up missing one, but you made this three candle out of four candle that you followed. You made three candle. You made money. Okay, see from here, for example, when you started buying from here, let's ask you, okay, that's because you are so sure it's going to buy. You enter first one here, you invested $5, you make your maybe let me say four, you make your $5, for example. The candle closes again, you enter on that candle, you enter in advance, like I told you, you enter in advance, and it started, you lost this one. It's not a big deal, because at times once the candle is buying, once there's a buy, at least a sell, a bearish candle will definitely appear. It's not a big deal. But if you can hold on because you're so sure of the trend, I get my point. And out of this, let me count it: one, one, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me, out of eight, 8, 9, 10. Out of 10, we have about three 1, 2, 3, about three bearish candle. So you're like, after 1 hour, you are following the candle because you are so sure of the trend. After doing your analysis, are you getting my point? After 1 hour, you are making money. Maybe next hour you lose the money. It's not a big deal. You definitely recover it by, because you are following the trend, and you are not trading small time frame. This is just 50. Okay, so this 15 minutes candle. I get my point. So you can enter with 15 minutes. Let me just go to 1 hour straight. You can do 15 minutes too, but let me go to 1 hour because so you can see the 1 hour now. Very, very perfect. No wahala. See trend. See trend on the 1 hour. You can see very perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can see. This one is still still buying, because by 7 o'clock now, which is by 7 o'clock now, is going to close. Watch in their own time, by 6 it will close. Now let's count it: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me say this six candle that is here now. Eh? For assume you enter your candle, you enter on each candle, at least for the next 6 hours, you would have made close to $35. So don't forget. So in case of any question again, let me know. In case if you don't get the understanding very well, let me know. Then I will do more explanation again. So that I say is very easy to trade. Don't forget, go on higher time frame. Don't trade small time frame. At least minimum, I will tell you, minimum is maybe 15 minutes minimum. But me, I prefer 1 hour 30 minutes, because the trend will be very clear. I will get me. Okay, let me show you something here. Don't forget, you don't need to focus on a particular pairs. You can trade all pairs, either forest or what. All you're just looking for is trend. Okay, let me go to 100. Like 100, I saw something here on 100. Like I saw something here on 100. I saw okay, I saw a very nice trend. Okay, let's go to 100, for example. Okay, see 100 now. This 1 hour. Okay, see 100 now. Okay, see 100 now. You see, assuming you saw this kind of trend after doing analysis, for example. Okay, let me just do the first thing you do analysis first. So for you to know the direction of the market. Eh? You can say after doing your analysis, you can say after doing an analysis. So you can start doing analysis. Maybe assume you are waiting. Maybe the moment this circuit, this side broke, for example, and you are so sure that it's going to sell. You just check from year to year. That should be almost 8 hours. And you are now following each candle after 1 hour. You are now following. Okay, for example, for year two, you are so sure of the trend that is going to sell. Just remember here, from okay, just count this candle: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost about eight candle or 10 candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 12 candles, which is 12 hours. And out of that 12 hours, we only see two bullish. So if you lose two candle out of 12 candle, and you make 10 candle for the day, you make your money now. Just how, in other words, every 1 hour you are making your money. You must understand where the trend is going. Every 1 hour you are making your money. Just count it. Okay, now count this one now. Assume you started from here, for example. After you do your analysis and you understand, okay, this market is going to sell in the next 10 hours, and you are so sure of that. Just look at this, for example, again. Look at this one. See, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. For each candle, you're now making for $5, for $5, for $5, for $5. So after 1 hour. But don't forget, like I said, always enter at the opening of the candle. Once the first candle close, the second one closes, you enter. You can enter 2 or 3 minutes late. It's not a big deal, but it's better for you to enter immediately so that once the candle is closing, so once it's closing, it will tally with your time frame you used to enter, your time duration. That's why I said it's good to even enter in advance. Like this one now, once you are sure that a candle is going to sell for the next 5 hours, you can easily go to that site. Go to your platform here. Let's go to that platform again. Go to that platform here. I'll just show you. Just go to this platform, down to this place. This is the platform. Like I wrote seven. So now, and that count now will start by 7 a.m. Now you can say, okay, since you are so sure, you put another one, 8 o'clock. Set 1 hour again. Let me say buy. You can see. Assuming it shows that you are going to that this candle is going to sell for the next 5 hours. You know that after the other candle is closed and that one's going to open. You go back there again, you click it 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, set. Let me just say buy. I'm just buy for example. You click it again, 10 o'clock, set, then you click it. You know that you've entered about, okay, now let's go to the what's it called? Profile. This portfolio. You click it. You will now see that now I've entered all this one, but now they've not activated. Like this one, let's say for this one now, let me just say example now. By 7 a.m. now, by 7 a.m. now, this one will be activated. So once this one close by 8 o'clock, this one that is here, okay, now you can see the time now. Okay, we can see the time. I'm coming. You can see the time now. Let me just shift the time now so that we can see it very well. Okay. So you can see now, let's assume this one started by 7 o'clock. You can see, started by 7 o'clock. That's going to close by 8, which is the next candle. The candle will close by 8. They are now open by 8 o'clock, which is this one now. It's open by 8 o'clock. You can see 8 o'clock. Then this one will close by 9. This one will close by 9. Why this next one now will open by 9 o'clock? You can see. Then this one now will now close by 10. Why the next one now will now open by 10 o'clock. Now will close by 11. So you can just place them like that, like just like pending order. You just place them like that. Just put your money there. Just leave it to run. Because once you are sure that this market is going to sell for the next 5 or 3 hours, you will know as a trader. Once you know how to do analysis as a trader, they will play them in advance. Then you leave it. So after 1 hour, you can start checking them. Okay, it has favored me. Okay, it has favored me. Are you getting my point? Now, let's okay, now this candle now, you can see now the one we place as pending order now, it has been activated. Now, I just saw it because you can see the time is 8 o'clock now. So let me just go there now. You can see it has been activated. So you can see it now. Okay, no, not this one. This one is 8 o'clock. Sorry, the one of 7 o'clock. Okay, is this one? Okay, yeah, here you can see now it has been activated. So you can see that the time is moving now. It has been activated. What's it called? Buying now. You can see now. You can see the time there. It's reading now. It has been activated. So you can see now. So you can see yourself too. So let me tell you another thing again. You can see now the profit is going. Let me tell you another thing. Once you find out that maybe you don't want to let it get to the potential profit, which total is going to be $19. Maybe right now, maybe as you put $10, for example, and you find out that the money has gotten to $3, and you don't want you to wait to the expiring date, you can just sell it like this. But you press your sell, like I told you, you click the sell like this. If it's buy, you click it. You see, the market will just close. Now that you've closed the profit you want. Are you getting my point? As simple as that. So let's go back again to the trade. So don't forget, what you do, you must follow the trend. I'm begging you, don't go and trade small time frame. Because that's why I know most of you now, you want to start, let me go to 1 minute, let me go to 2 minutes. If you try to lose money, it's not my own business. But I'm using higher time frame, 30 minutes, 1 hour, and 4 hours upward. That's why I'm using those time frame, because it's very good, because they will show you a clear trend of the market. Don't forget again, trading this kind of thing. Mm, mm, you follow the trend. It's trend, you follow trend. And like I said, let me go back. So assuming, you don't want to use this like pending order, for example, like this kind of pending order, you don't want to use them. You can say click back on that start and go back to now. So any market you just click now, bam. Assuming maybe you didn't put your pending order for the next count that's going to open. They can't just open, you just saw it. You can just immediately click you can immediately click sell now immediately. Secondly again, so let's go to this. There's something I needed to. Okay, like my network is okay. My network is back. Okay, okay. Let's go to this. There's something I needed to show you again. Hey, yeah, that reminds me. Remember this stick here. Here, you can see here. The minimum you can invest on volatility is 0.35 cent. 0.35 cents. That's the minimum you can see. That's the minimum you can invest there. That is the minimum. I'm telling you, 35 cents. This is the stick. So the payout is going to be this. The payout is going to be this. You are seeing it. You can see the net profit is, that's your profit. So the return rate is 88%. The minimum. But on currencies, the minimum you can invest there is 0.50 cent, 0.50, then another 50 cents. Are you getting me? So if you have a small account, maybe like $5, you can try to use 35 cents. Are you getting me? You can try to use $1. It depends on you. If once you are sure of the trend, there's no wahala, there's no cost for wahala. That's why I follow trend. That's at time. If I'm not trading MT5, I come to binary auction. So any question, DM me. I'll let you know. I can do a video on that once more again. Thank you guys. I'm gone.